Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike here, and today's episode is going to be a little bit different. As I recorded this, and none of the voices worked. Like everything I said got missed for some reason. So I have the video, and I'm going to try my best to do a commentary of what I did during this video. Anyway, let's see how it goes. So yeah, it's all good. Starting off from where we left off last time. Now the idea was to quickly dump all the gear we've been picking up in my inventory after I've realised, oh yeah, there's a little bit of junk. Thin it out a bit. It's mostly, yeah, lots of ingredients. Not that it's a bad thing to have, but hey, you can't be running around weighing a few ton. So, pretty much just going to drop everything except for blue mountain flower, lavender, and any hanging moss if I've got some. Yeah, I've got a little bit. Yeah, I was contemplating keeping a few extra things, but no point. Man, definitely got tons of ingredients. Oh, that'll come in handy later when we actually start doing some proper leveling up of our alchemy skill. But yeah, so as per usual, I forgot to take the extra ingredients we already have out. Pretty sure it took me a while to find the lavender for some reason. Had a complete brain fart and it's like, no, lavender's not down the bottom. Cool, and we're gonna... So what do we got? A bunch of grogs, not too bad. Yeah, and how perfect is this? Come out of your little basement, and there's always action going on around here. I was heaps worried about it too. I thought they were like legit there for me. I had no idea what was going on. Got all my got my spells muddled up. I got them already. Trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Can't even find them. Ah, there we go. Some dude smashing through walls. Didn't really think much of it. It was about here. I was like, oh, they're not hostile towards me. Happy days. So I'm pretty sure they, yeah, vigilance suspender, which is cool. They just go around, smash a few vampires. Saves me doing it. The only reason I hung around is because I thought, oh yeah, free loot, right near base, why not? Although hard to hit a running target while oh, my bad. Yeah, while you're trying not to hit the allies that are running around because they're thick as and always getting away. Like just here. Yep, no worries. Thank you, kill cam. Make everyone pissed off at us. Just what we needed. I'm not too worried though. Vigilance standard aren't terribly dangerous. So, out the old mate Thornboy. Hang back, let him cop most of the flak while we kind of just chill. Do what we do as an assassin, pick off a few dudes. Well, just basically drop a few pot shots and see how we go. But yeah, I figured I would loot the vampire before we got too far away, because chances are I'd never find him again. Alright, follow the dots on the compass to where the Atronach is kicking ass. Just plop a few arrows in, make it a bit of an easier sort of situation. But yeah, they were no match. Even with my haphazard sort of archery skills going on there. I think I was just more worried about getting a damn bounty for something that I didn't really have much of a choice over. And since we're so close to base, may as well loot everything that's worth anything, to be fair. Even if we don't want to use it, we can always stash it and flog it off later. Free loot, essentially free loot. Also, sorry if you guys can hear any background noise. The neighbours are having a long, loud party. I'm just glad the music's not cranking anymore. So yeah, just back to base, drop off a few of the goodies we've collected from that fun little excavation event. Can't remember the word I was thinking of there. I was just checking to see which would be the most useful to carry around. Other than that, you can just dump most of the gear. Now I had a complete brain fart moment here, and I was like, oh, vampire boots. They might be better than mine, even though I like legit just looked at them. And then I just couldn't find them, and I have no idea why I had such a hard time. I suppose I was expecting it to be alphabetical. And even though I stopped on them for a second, I just like scrolled straight past. Very disappointing to find out they got the same arm rating. They look a bit cooler, but no point. Alright, now, yeah, off to the stables, catch a ride. And I'm pretty sure we're chuffing off to Solitude first.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Alright, good. I did get the order right. It is Solitude first. I'm surprised Solitude costs 20 gold, whereas something closer still costs like 50. This dude really needs to evaluate his fares. Now, here in Solitude, may as well spin around and grab Catler's farm. Never hurts to get the mark. And as we run up to the steps, gonna just kind of grab a bit extra lavender, or frequently blue butterflies floating along here. So if you see them, definitely grab them. If not, oh well, we'll sort something out, get some more, make some enchanting potions later. Yeah, I got kind of gypped. All I got was just the regular butterflies. But I thought, might as well grab them. I swear I already grabbed that one, but fair enough. I just missed it. Alright, up here, I don't think there's anything else. Gonna duck in. And as for the execution, it's of no interest to us. It's just a long, boring process. Plus, after nearly getting your head chopped off at the start of this game, I feel as though the character wouldn't have much interest in hanging around watching other people get stooged. But yeah, so as we're heading down this way, just grab any decent ingredients like blue flowers or nightshade, hanging moss, all that sort of stuff. Don't have to grab everything, but just as I'm on the way, might as well grab them. So we're headed for, once I stop being greedy and picking every damn flower in a place that I can find. So I have a bad habit for alchemy these days. We're headed to the Solitude Crypt. Mainly because in our travels through Whiterun and around Riverwood, we've scored heaps of blue mountain flower and lavender, but we're a little bit scratched on the hanging moss. So yeah, in the catacomb there is tons of hanging moss, which is exactly what we need to start making some potions. They're not particularly great potions, but they're worth a decent amount of coin. Anyway, so at first you can sort of see it all hanging on the walls, but you want to ignore that because there is a few skeletons lurking around, and may as well get some cheeky levels in illusion, even though we're going to be cranking that up later. We're just going to buy lots of levels. Still use the illusion as we've gone along, but hey man, never hurts to give it a helping hand. That's why we want to make so many of these scrubby potions. And he was pretty easy, and he threw his foot at me as he died. Charming. Don't think I noticed that when I played it originally. There's another skeleton just there. Take him out easy. They're generally quite weak. Now, as you kill him, the next one should get engaged and run along, or get halfway there. Oh, there he is. Ping him. Awesome. Leveling up archery, because I need all the health I can get. Apparently, can't even hit dudes right in front of me. Alright, cool. So there's a few extra ingredients around here, but the main reason we're here is for this hanging moss. So you just run around. It's easier just to kind of pick a side instead of just walking from across and across. So do the pillars, and just stay on the one side of the wall. Just grabbing them all as going along. Now, even though it says it's steel, you don't really have to worry, since ping the skeletons is nothing. No one's going to come in and complain about it. There's no like priests or anything waddling around, thankfully. But yeah, it's a heaps good place to score tons of hanging moss, which you can use in a few other places, a few other they're in a couple other ingredients, a couple other potions that are worth making to flog off for a good price. Yeah, almost done. But I thought I'd bring out the torch, seeing as it's probably dark in here, and I think I've heard YouTube makes videos a bit darker, so. Alright, cool, so that's the outer walls. And the inner walls, there's not as many on the inner walls, so it's a little bit faster. Unfortunately, it's a little bit boring running along picking flowers all day, but it is a necessity when you play on Legendary. It's just makes your life easier to just start getting some funds and stuff going. Otherwise, damn man, it's a pain in the butt starting from level 0. Or level 1. No, you level up to level 1, so yeah, it is level 0. And in all these, well, not all of them, but most of those little chests in the by the walls, there's usually a few decent ingredients in there. Sometimes gold as well. There's one or two of them that has gold, I think. Or isn't that, might be a table or something nearby. Tried putting him back, but got bored. I was just going to put his skull back in his body, but apparently not. Thought I'd be a nice guy for a change. Alright, kill, I think that's good enough. And after that we got 88 hanging moss. I think I only had about 10. Around about 10 when I started this, so that's not too bad. Now there's heaps more all around the city, and if you can be bothered, it's definitely worth running around and picking all the major cities. But that's for another time. It's you guys watch me pick enough flowers. I don't think you want to watch me do that. I might do it off camera between episodes at some point. Alright, so back to the stables. Run to old mate.
Where do you want to go?
And now we want to go to Windhelm.
We'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by
I've always throws in random facts that never actually get the chance to finish. Alright, let's get back down here, grab our horse, because, yeah, that's a long bridge and I'm lazy. As I say, it's a shame they don't make the spawn points when you travel to places a little bit closer to the doors, but I suppose it makes sense. I don't want you to be too lazy. Alright, so when you rock up here, ignore the argument and hang a right. Follow down this way here. Bump the guard, because why not? That is legit your job, woman. What are you doing with yourself? You're a town guard, you're supposed to save people. No, talk to you later. I always feel bad talking to her. The only beggar is actually working for their money. Alright, so this is where we want to be. Sadri's used wares. And he's got lots of goodies in the back that we can borrow later.
which is more than I can say for some.
Legit goods, you reckon? Everything?
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh,
That sounds a bit like you, mate.
Terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I'm surprised you know what her ring looks exactly like, mate. Well, we could give you a hand with that.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way.
I don't get it. Like, you could legit say, hey man, I found this.
Dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
Well, I suppose we could do that for you. Now, unfortunately, I messed up here. Skyrim has this dumb... Yep. Skyrim has a dumb thing where if an NPC is talking to you, as you go through a door, they follow you. But the sucky thing is, Sadri, if he follows you out, you're screwed. His shop just doesn't open, and you have to use console commands, and then he still gets angry at you, and it's just easier to reload. So, we'll quickly run through that all again. Yeah. Deja vu, mate. We know how it is. Give us your ring. Alright, shh. No, enough. Be quiet. Alright, good. He's not talking. Now he's safe to go through, and he shouldn't follow us. The guard looks a bit suspicious of us, but still. Guards that do their job. Alright, now, when you get the ring, chuff it up here. It's on the little compass up the top, but Windhelm kind of sucks. It's a bit janky, and I want to get rid of that old quest mark we had left on there. And that's not what I want, that's the one I want. Cool. Hey man, it's probably, from what I hear, it's a 10-year-old boy. Can't help myself, must grab ingredients. And again, I need to go to Skyrim A&A, Alchemist Anonymous. Alright. Now, I'm determined to prove that having the torch out makes the lockpicking easier, but yeah, every time I record something, everything goes wrong. So, I can never catch a break. All the little tips and tricks I use offline, yeah, nah, no worries. Start recording, yep, everything goes wrong. As soon as I go to try and prove a point. Murphy's Law. But anyway, we get in there in the end. It only just cost me a few lockpicks. I think after the first one, I just kind of got a bit shitty because I'm like, yeah, I'll use the torch trick to prove my point that it does work, and then I keep breaking lockpicks. So now I just rushed. Alright, here we are in Viola's house. There's yeah, not much in here worth flogging if you want to. There's a little some loot you can get. Anyway, so scroll down to I went to go to Misk, but then I remembered it's actually wearable, even though it doesn't do anything. Alright, handle that. And her house kind of sucks. There's not a lot here. There's a couple of ingredients that I may as well take. Might be able to make something out of it. The Nordic barnacles are worth getting. Other than that, the rest is kind of stock standard. Take it or leave it if you want. Now, even her chests generally suck. Like, yeah, look at that, $9. Anyway, but if you do go upstairs, you can usually get some fine clothes out of the cabinets, but I can't be bothered with that. But she does have 2 or 3 decent potions. There you go, 3 decent potions that are worth a pretty penny that we can flog off when we get to the Thieves Guild in a little bit later on. No, but hey man, may as well flog a chump change. And we are done. House looted, job done. Turn torch off, look a little bit less inconspicuous as we waddle out here. And let's go find Sadri. And because I'm lazy, I'm just going to fast travel to the front door. It's faster than walking back. And joof off back down the alley. And I felt bad.
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers?
Yes, we'll buy some flowers. At least you're working for your money. You're doing well. So, all we really want is the Blue Mountain flowers and the Death Bell. The others are kind of meh.
There. My father. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but...
Hey man, you're working harder than half the NPCs in this game. Back to Sadri.
Have you taken care of that little problem?
Yeah man, we got rid of the ring for you.
Thank you. Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here, everything I earned from my last...
So that's not so bad. Cheeky 400 gold. And we can spend some of that right now. And we're going to drop a bunch of levels into speech. Level that up a bit. Can't quite afford all 4 and 5 and I forgot. So still drop a few more points into Magicka. It will be useful at some point. Once we start getting better illusion skills that cost a lot more to cast. And unfortunately, I leveled up a bit there. And I got real lucky that he didn't say something to me as I walked out the door then. I so thought I'd stuffed up again. But even though we just bought a bunch of stuff from him, like spent tons of gold, you gotta be careful with a lot of the vendors in Skyrim. As soon as you leave their door, they'll just be like, oh yeah, all that gold, yeah, I spent that since you walked out the door. But Sadri's pretty good, he holds on to it, so I don't know why I went back to him. Alright, kill. Gotta feed my crack habit. Grab some more yeah, no worries man. I plan to change a few minds about that myself. Anyway, so here we are. We can use this alchemy lab.
what's inside.
quickly go the blue mountain flowers, hanging moss, and the lavender, which I
Just
have such a hard time fighting, and I don't know why.
see you're not well. Have a
Alright,
seat. I'll fetch you some tonic.
so what I should have done here is dropped a quick save before I did it. But yep, cool. So they come out a pretty penny, $300. I built a couple before realizing, wait a minute. I need to drop some points into Alchemy. Even though I went like right there, one over. I went the complete long way. I just wasn't thinking. So yep, drop a few points to Alchemy. Now our potions are 60% better. Go back to Alchemy, and instead of being $300, they are now worth $440. So it's a nice net gain, and it will go up as we level up Alchemy as well. And that should be enough. Alright, so Chuffbot back out and hoof it back to Sadri. To be fair, I probably should have fast traveled again, but just didn't think about it, I suppose. Thought we could use the exercise. Anyway, back down the corridor, past the guard who doesn't do anything.
Can you brew me an ale?
Hey man, I brew myself an ale. How's that sound?
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Alright, chat to Sadri again.
Tiresome like the rest of the people I have the display of dealing with on a regular basis.
Gave us a book for reasons.
I'd like you to have this.
So we're best buddies now that we made it so we didn't go to jail.
All my... Take a look.
Alright, so now we want to get our gold back. And go to our inventory, not his. And flog off a bunch of these potions. A few more. I'm honestly surprised I didn't just go for the give him the $4, but whatever.
Do come again.
Oh,
I'd
we
like to
will.
share my good fortune with those who deserve it. Well, you've come to the right
Alright,
place.
let's drop a few more levels in.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort
And
of thing.
get our money back again. Almost messed up and bought that many potions. Well, if I had the money, but what are you gonna do? Alright, kill. There we go, there's our money back. Level up, and I think I messed up and over leveled again. Yep, over leveled again. Very disappointing. Oh well. Such is life. And I don't think I got position yet. Did I? No.
Now, if you'll excuse
But just as I thought about it, the main reason I did pick a female was because a few of the people we have to work with are blokes. Like Sadri and the dude in Winterhold who sells us the illusion training. So we get the 10% better prices now because we're female. We charm him.
recently with some lovely pieces. If you'd like to have... Well, you've come to the right
Yeah, I'm
place.
sure you got great pieces that I have to go stick in other cupboards somewhere, don't I? Alright, flog.
Take a look.
Drop a bunch more levels. Like you can go off and manually level it up by selling stuff, but man, it takes forever. But there are also speech checks to do with a lot of the other characters, which we'll be doing soon because I don't want to blow all of my ingredients just leveling up speech to Sadri. And I might as well just flog off some of these kind of trash meh potions, but they're not really worth anything. We can always make better. They're not too hard to make. And the grog that we've been holding on to for so long, since we have the staff of Storm Atronach, we don't need to run as much, so we're doing alright there. I was contemplating flogging off the gems just because I could use them for smithing or just sell them, and I don't know. I'll hold on to them for now, I reckon. Let's see what else we're gonna flog off. The old strength potions. There you go. Winning free speech level, and we'll just save the rest of those. Get most of our gold back. If he's got a couple dollars, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
He looks so happy.
this and
It annoys me when the
you've come to the right place.
interfacer bugs out like that. Alright, kill. So from there we should be able to work and get a few more speech checks to level up, but I still want my gold back, and I don't want to buy, I want to sell. Sell, very good. Alright, kill. And he's left down to 174, that's not bad, we're doing well. Yeah, no, I'm not going to sell him that, keeping that gear.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I didn't really have anything else to say. But, while he's still manning the front door, we're going to come back here, drop a little quick save at some point. Must have already done it. Nope, there's the quick save. And we're going to see how he feels about us borrowing all this gear.
What do you think you're doing?
I knew I messed up as I did that. Anyway, that's why I have a quick save. It's a little bit cheaty, but hey man, what can you do? And there he moves, which is funny, because he moved this time, but didn't see me. It was weird. It's not too bad. Some things aren't classed as stealing, but yeah, what are you going to do? And I missed one of the venoms, but meh, it's not really like we use them. Anyway, cool, so that there is a speech book, and I don't really want to use it yet. I probably should have, but thought meh. And since we're best buds with Sandry, he lets us sleep in his bed, as creepy as that is. And I think you get the well-rested bonus from that, I'm not sure. Can't remember. Anyways, that is about all for this episode, I think.
Which is more than I can say for some.
I don't know why I was trying to pickpocket him.
I'm always happy to see a customer, but I won't deal in stolen goods. That's trouble I don't need.
That's all good, mate. We'll deal with them for you. Anyway, yep. So that's going to be all for this one. Hopefully my voiceover wasn't too bad. I did record this the other day and realised it wasn't working, so
Make yourself
it's
at home.
very disappointing to find out my voice didn't go over. Anyway, that's all for now, mate. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, laters.